Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 29-yard line.
Go pink. Blue, 32.
Love now. He gets that one complete to Wicks. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
A tough spot
7.
here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready? Flight blue. Yellow, 43. Gun red. White, white. Ready?
Here's Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Let's go now. Test 6. Mega. Yellow, go. Black Ultra. Green Jack. Hut, hut.
Love to throw for it on 4th. That is caught. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
Dude,
and 5.
yellow. Set. Bitches claws red. Set, huh?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Okay,
Here comes
ready?
the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Zoom black. Black shot. Red cycle. Hut, hut.
Throwing. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Luke Musgrave, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Barkley inside handoff. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That good for 19 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long, as one of them told us. If I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing is Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Philadelphia.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
King, Phil King.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ready.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind. The line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. Red, black 40. Blue, go. 6, mega. Set, go.
Love looking to throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. Short throw to Musgrave. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Great, set. With it.
A first down carry for Barkley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Up the middle with Barkley. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down. Hurts.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Come on, set, ready.
Following the interception, Love. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Makuba. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is Smith to the ground. Touchdown! Devontae Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Packers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Set, hut.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Good, set. Anyone hit? Hey, thumbs up, alert. No touch.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
No touch, set. Anyone hit? Silver, set. No touch.
A handoff to Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3.
It's now third down and 3.
No touch, set. Anyone hit? Get it.
They'll look to throw. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he now Hurts will turn and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Great, set.
Back to throw. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 76 For him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Quick slant, Dotson. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love from the gun. That one out wide and intercepted. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, down.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Good, set. But anyway.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. From the pistol, Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Right to the air with Smith. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Smith. They want him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Working quickly here. Smith on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A 3rd consecutive sack. The defense totally dominating this drive, Brock. That brings up 4th down. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
13
It's Smith on 4th down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second and 16 at the 45-yard line.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is second and 16.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Smith on third and short. Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Blitz coming for Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the second. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On second down, here's Barkley. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Play action. Hurts has it. That's caught for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. First down, a run with Barkley. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Hurts now from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 3 now.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? Good.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Play fake. Here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play fake. Now Smith to throw. Buying some time left. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. And again, it's Smith. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's third down.
The Eagles go dime for this third down call.
Hey, here we go, hey. 300%.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
300%. 49, flip it off, 49. Hey, it's the clip.
First down, Smith to throw. Well, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Ready. Ready to get set up. We're good. Hey, alert.
Smith will try again on 2nd. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A 46-yard attempt.
Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Middle. Tuesday. Hey, we're going to slide.
Smith to the air now. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 30.
Hey, we're going to
First down, Raiders.
Ready, set.
Smith setting the throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Eagles 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the
Carlson
Raiders.
all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
63, on top, set. Anyway, huh? Yanni.
From the pistol, Hurts. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.